Alright, so I'm not sure how this video is going to turn out, but I think the camera's still good. Camera that I'm used to using, little DJI Pocket. Might just take it one too many falls and it's out of commission. So I did go out, buy a new camera, so just have to work on some accessories for that, like a tripod, selfie stick or whatever you want to call it, and just get a few accessories for it. I actually like it a little bit better. It has same features that one has. Time lapse, everything. It's a little better quality because it's a newer camera, still same brand, but that one will have a tilt feature, so I'll be able to do a lot of shorts easier. So probably a lot more bike content. But today, just coming out, starting on the wiring. Already went in and drilled. Well, the holes were already there, but went in and opened up those two holes to a 1/4 inch, so that when I go to mount the fuse box and everything lines up. So I need to open those up to a 1/4 inch. And then today, I'm not gonna be doing too much because I'm still waiting on some wire loom and some fabric tape to come in, because I don't want to start running these and have them going through metal and everything without being wrapped up or a gasket in place or grommet. But for the most part, I'll get this mounted loosely. I won't tighten it down all the way. Still want some play in there. So I'll get this just mounted in place. And then the whole front section, like I said, that's pretty much what this is the front section. So I'll look into it, see. Most of them should go to the front. I think the windshield wiper and everything, if it's on here. It's actually not a bad camera. I think the windshield wiper and everything is on there, but it's mostly just lights. So try to get those routed fairly close to how they're going to be. Still need to clean up. I know it's a mess, but just get them separated into the sections they're going to be in. Same thing with the main harness. I might separate it for everything that goes towards the back of the car, then everything that goes towards the dash. So I'll get those separated in two sections. The loom and the wire loom is supposed to be in today, but we'll see. So let's get this all sectioned off, and then I said I'll try to keep these pretty short and go over as much as I can with you guys. But like I said, without the normal camera with the tripod and everything, I have to wait for the accessories for the new camera to get in so I can place it down, put it on the time lapse, or put it on the tripod and record. But yeah, for the most part, just going to be separating all the wires. Well, not separating all of them, just sectioning them off into front, back, and middle or dash. So get all those sectioned off, and I'll cut you guys back on. Oh yeah, and while I am doing all that, we'll be painting stuff like the headlight brackets and everything. Trying to get all the front end area where the light's going to be. I haven't got the new parking light assemblies or brackets, so got those in. So we'll be painting these. And the interior one, we hold the bulbs. Talked to my buddy about powder coating them. I could just paint them, but these are plastic, so I'll just spray these. This is metal, but you won't be able to see it, so I'll just spray all this. But these, they'll probably take a little bit more abuse, rock chips and everything, so I'll get those powder coated. He's the same one that did the door handles and locks on the Elko, so they look pretty good. But yeah, I might start on those and then do the wiring, just because it's nice out. It's finally decided to stop raining for a little bit. The only concern when I am doing the wiring, most of it's going to be on the driver's side, and I don't have a whole lot of room here to have the door open. So I'll open as much as I can, put something in between the door and this concrete, and just hope for the best. But yeah, soon that'll all be covered up. Like I said, this bracket it's in. but won't have to worry about that for the most part. I don't remember what goes here. I know that's the clutch on the Elco, but we'll see. We'll see. I think is that the clutch? I don't know. But yeah, just when it comes to that area, it's gonna be a little nervous not to scratch anything up. But yeah, let me put this down, get started on those headlight bezels, and then I'll start running some wiring and cut you guys back on. Alright, so I started to get everything separated into sections. The only part that I really had to undo the harness with, well, not undo it, but see it's zip tied all throughout it to keep the larger sections in, to keep the larger sections together. But I did have to unravel the tail section and get these wires. I think just 2 orange and 1 yellow. So these are for the dome lights, and I think the dome light and the third brake light, I believe. So I separated these because these won't go all the way to the rear. I think they'll come up to about this pillar, and then I'm not sure how the stock ones were ran. They were ran towards the back and then came up through the headliner, which I think so. See that little tab there? So that's where they might run. Might run them up towards the back, and then the dome light one just come across here and hide it with the headliner. It's an 85, so they don't have the third brake light. I could add one in if I feel like it, which I think, I don't know, because I still have to fix that part back there with the speakers. That's still a little damaged. So I'll look into it. I know Sprayway, he did like a LED bar across it, so I could do something similar to that, or just buy the, I think 86, they put them in there. If not, I know 87 for sure had the third brake lights, so I could order that assembly and wire it up if I wanted to. If not, I could just leave it. I'm not in too much of a rush, but I might just run the wires back there anyway in case later on down the road I do want to add the third brake light. I still can. But yeah, that section right there, I had to take that apart from this section. This right here is for the whole tail section. So the tail lights, rear turn signals, license plate lights, reverse lights, that's all this section. And then obviously this last section is for pretty much everything up under the dash. So I just left that intact. That, I think, I might have to do most of the pinning and everything on it. So I call these down here. I think some of the connectors are already on there. The rest of them you gotta pin them. So looks like most of those are there. The rest you'll have to pin them. I think this is for the column shift, so the neutral safety switch and everything I believe's in there. Let's see, not sure what all this is, but I'll figure it out when I get to it. There's a bunch of wires coming out of here, so I think I probably will have to take the column apart and probably disconnect or remove a lot of these wires up under here. I think most of them probably turn signals, wipers, high beams, low beams. I've got the tilt column, so that's nice to have. Let's see, but for the most part, that's pretty much it. There are a few wires I still need to remove, like that one there. There's that one. I'm not sure what that one is, so I left it for now. That might be the brake switch, if the e-brake's on or not. But then ended up taking the dash out just to make it a lot easier to install, be able to see a lot more. These wires here, they'll be tucked up in this area and then ran through this little plastic piece right here to keep them a little more organized. So that's the plan with that. And the ones to the rear, I'll run them through this plastic piece here all the way towards the rear, But that's pretty much it as far as separating all the wires. There's one more thing that I realized I need to order or go pick up, is a brake switch, or yeah, brake light switch, which it seems like all the auto part stores local don't have anything in stock no matter what you ask for. Need to switch out that cylinder there. These are the door switches. I have these ordered. They should be in shortly, but obviously not reusing those. But they'll just go right in there when you open the door. That's what activates the dome light. So got that in. I removed the column shift. So I think there's plates you could put on there to fill that hole. Might look into that. As far as the headlight stuff goes, that's all one section, so I didn't bother hooking that up yet. But I just had these started, so it's still loose. I'll tighten them up when I need to. It does help when you have a second set of hands. My neighbor helped me get them started, so appreciate that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Got the tail lights taken apart. I'll probably try to clean these up and probably seal that up a little bit if I can. But that's what those look like. Just semi-gloss black. So yeah, that's it. Like I said, it's going to take me a while. I'll try to keep the videos a little bit shorter, but still go over as much as I can and just take breaks along the way and update you guys. Also got 2 different sizes of this wire loom, so I'll try to run most of the wires through that. I think I ordered one more size. It's not here yet, but yeah, just stuff like that, just to protect the wires for when it runs through. I guess just the back. I don't think it'll run through the firewall. That's all bulkhead and everything. So yeah, that's about it. It's getting hot out here. About to go throw some stuff on the grill and then get some rest before work.